No, that's not what people gonna do. So you were gonna start a platform doing one thing and then completely switch it. You're gonna completely switch it. Nobody wanna see that. Who wanna go and see Patti LaBelle cook? Nobody wanna see that Patti LaBelle saying again, oh, I joined Patti's page. I don't know why I wanna see that old lady big old. And it ain't just me. Somebody said Tommy low-key likes Kwame. All right, King. And hopefully you go over there when he's talking about me and say the same thing. All right? Let me just say that. I would go see, I'd go see that. I'm sorry. I don't know about y'all. I would want to see Patti LaBelle and big old. I'd like to see them. Kevin Samuel was happy that they were about to ban adult content creators on OnlyFans, but was mad as hell when people were trying to ban his too. Dariel. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I am. First off, thank you for hitting that money machine. But second off, I wanted to say to you, yes. Why is it that these people who, if somebody's trying to stop them from making money, they get real upset? But they don't mind trying to stop somebody else. So OnlyFans and people like Kevin Samuel, and again, I don't know why Kevin Samuel would be against OnlyFans before he got YouTube, before he set up there and started telling lies. Manosphere dudes are spiteful of chicks and they couldn't get any money, so seeing OnlyFans get shut down is a win for them. What they want, let me tell y'all what they want. That's why y'all never heard me make a call for ending OnlyFans, ending anything that you do to make money. Because if somebody's dumb enough to give you some money, why should you end it? Go fund me. If you're dumb enough to give a nigga some money and go fund me, then have at it. I don't understand, but I tell you what those dudes were doing. Pimp named Slick Back. And thank you for hitting that. And make sure y'all hit that. It's at 790. It's at 802. Y'all, if we could get 100. See, most of those men who can't get a pimp named Slick Back. You know what's funny? A pimp named Slick Back? Kevin Samuels had an OnlyFans page. I'm not saying he was doing, but he had an OnlyFans page. So why would he be against those people having an OnlyFans page when he had one? Why would he want them to ban them? So the dudes can stop paying the chicks and start paying him? Let me say this again. So the men can stop paying the women and start paying him? That's what those manosphere dudes were. Those manosphere dudes want to see women have no other option, so they have to crawl to them. See, as long as women have options, they won't choose the manosphere guys. How many of you guys know what I'm talking about? I might come back later and do a show about that. As long as those manosphere guys see that women have an option, they're going to be the last to be chosen. So what they want to do is force those women to have to choose them, to not have an option. You know, it's like when you're playing basketball in the streets, and if you're trying to play 5-on-5 and there's only 10 people out there, well, you're happy. Because even though you suck, and even though everybody's sitting up there saying, oh man, even though you suck, you know you're going to get to play. Right, and sign up for their $10,000 BS course. Yes. So as long as you can keep the numbers right, you don't have to compete. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick said he threw a little change into my cash app. Thank you. Got me up to 866. We're almost there. Now we need is that 34? So you want to force women to want you. You don't want women to have the ability to decide if they want you or not. You don't want to compete. And that's a sign of a weak person. I don't know what that is, and fresh and fit controversy. But I thank you for saying that to me. If people are being at least conscious of, hey, if you're going to ask me to do something, hit that button. Hit one of them. I'd rather you hit the cash app because I really don't know where it goes over here. But I still like seeing it. It creates a synergy, so I'm not going to argue. But I don't know much about them or what their controversy is. But I do know about this OnlyFans controversy. This is a controversy of people saying, well, I'll look at it this way. Sex suffer in a decline. Drugs don't suffer in a decline. Tommy, why are you hating, brother? The manosphere does so much for young brothers. Fresh and Fit does suffer. Oh, Jeffrey. And your name is Jeffrey Dahmer reincarnated. I'm not trying to be funny, bro, but you're making it difficult. You said, Tommy, why are you hating, brother? The manosphere does so much for young brothers. O'Shea, Kev, Fresh and Fit, and the other brothers support us. Support you how? Would y'all like for me to come back and do a show where I just ask these the manosphere men to come in? When I come back, I can do that. I don't mind. I'll have a discussion with them. I'll ask them to come in. We'll talk about the manosphere because maybe I don't understand it, and maybe they can tell me more about it, and then we'll have the women be able to understand it as well. What they do. Do I have a PayPal? I think all of that is in the comment section. So when I come back, I'll go pick up my daughter, feed her, make sure everything's okay. I'll come back and do it. So I said it'll be around what, like 4:30. Thank you, Hippa. Said yes to that show. It'd be great. That's what I'm saying. See, when you throw a little change in. And please, guys, go over there and join the OnlyFans. Go join it right now. It's 75% off and free in front. As soon as you get on there, you'll be surprised. Tommy Fresh and Fit charge $700 to learn game and $1,000 to meet them. Oh, wow. They mentioned my name? Somebody sent me the video. They mentioned my name, apparently. Somebody said Fresh and Fit. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all are throwing... Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. Lorenzo said, Lorenzo, you either join or you don't. Stop asking me what's on there. Just either join or you don't. Somebody said, be careful dealing with them. Well, I don't know anything about them. Like, if you think about it, I don't think I've ever mentioned them. So I don't know anything about them, but I'll have fun a lot talking about them. Say, fact check these fools. Yeah, if you don't mind, send it to me. I'd love to be able to hear what they had to say. If somebody has the email, please send it to me. That would be awesome. They got exposed as misogynist. How do you expose somebody as a misogynist? Nah, I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to finish talking about this OnlyFans, so I got to go in like 10 minutes. So let me get this out of the way. The OnlyFans is, for me, it was a place where I could not get flagged as much as I am. And all these people asking, why do you have to keep jumping from channel to channel? Think about it. I'm jumping from channel to channel because I keep getting flagged over stupid. It's dumb. It's crazy. It's insane. I'm a grown man, and no matter what the is I say, somebody turns around and has a problem. Somebody say, OnlyFans, LOL. Ratchet News, LOL. Tammy has OnlyFans so he can pay for his mansions. What, Bob? Didn't I have it before? Didn't I have those mansions before? Now I'll leave him in there. He's bored. I'm going to unblock you, sir, because I know you're bored. Just like this person in the back right now named Isban the Don who won't connect. I don't know why you're back there, Isban the Don, but if you won't connect a device so you can talk, then why are you there? Oh, I had a guy today call my Google Voice number. Let me say what his number is. If you don't mind, moderators, when you hear me repeat this back. Some guy called my Google Voice number today. And I guess Kwame Brown gave him the Google Voice number, and he feels good about having my Google Voice number. His number that he called me from, this what tells y'all how stupid it is. So I'm assuming Kwame Brown gave him the number so he could just call. But let's see, where's that was? Because he called and he thought that he had blocked his number, but one of the phones deciphers it, and so you can see it. The number was 437-288-6104. That's 437-288-6104. That person called me and said, Q, Tommy. We're at 894-47. He called me and said, Tommy, but I don't know why. It was weird. And hung up. Bob Jones says, OnlyFans produces degenerates and sinful men. Kevin Samuel speaks on this and why we need to remove that crap. Is it just OnlyFans? Is it not X videos? Is it not Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition? Bob Jones, you know what else produces sinful men? Going around telling men about how to be a high-value man in order to go get a woman. Talking about how you used to knock down a bunch of women, how you still knock down a bunch of women, and tell people how to be a playboy, which is what Kwame Brown does. I mean, Kwame Brown and Kevin Samuel. They both do this. They both do this. I don't understand. Right, divorce is a sin, so we should take that away. Premarital sin, why don't we take that away? High value man is from scripture. Come on, Tommy. Don't need to misconstrue. High value means have morals. No, he never said having morals. He talks about money. As a matter of fact, when you want to talk about morals, Bob, if you tell a woman she's fat and she doesn't deserve a man, if you tell a woman that she's a 4 in the face, how she looks, what is that creating when you're talking about a woman's looks and saying that that's what a man should want? I would love for you to come on when I have the Manosphere show. Because I need to understand this, sir. How are you creating a better environment when a person is saying to a woman, you don't deserve something because you don't look the way he thinks you should look? He's creating lustful men, shallow men. I'm sorry, am I? Am I wrong? So you pick and choose what you want to get rid of. You want to get rid of OnlyFans that you got to pay to go see. But he wants to freely be able to corrupt the minds of other people and tell them that if a woman doesn't look the way he thinks she should look, she's not valuable and she doesn't deserve a high value man. I'm assuming that's against the Bible. Thank you, Lenise. This is why people don't hit the link and come and have a discussion. Not because I yell and not because I scream, but because I'm very thoughtful in what I say. I'm not going to beat you in a screaming match or yelling match. I'm just very thoughtful in what I say. Oh, we're stuck at 894. Say Tevin Samuel just told Abba that paying for bots is safer and discreet. Yeah, he repeated me. It's just so to the point where I just don't even try to watch him anymore because I know he's just going to keep repeating me. He's just doing it to be. He says, I don't get. I think he's smart. He realized nobody cares that you're taking it from Tommy, so just repeat it. Nobody gives a so just repeat it. No one cares. Thank you, Don, for hitting. So yeah, when he started putting up that Game of Thrones, just lost it. Because he knows, just like with Kwame. Kwame knows he can sit there and just keep singing what I sing like I sing, and nobody's going to say a word. Repeating my statements, and no one's going to say a word. Because they don't like Tommy. So they want to hear the words from anybody else other than Tommy. It hurts them to know that I'm right. Now him and his big two person went out of their way to say, apparently I was going to lose a bunch of something because of what was going on with OnlyFans. Everybody was upset except me. And I'm going to refer this back to the discussion before I go. The discussion I was having about the... Say he used my Canada Dry line too. Remember what I said about to the person who called in? I said, you were scared, that's why you got it. If they haven't banned people from traveling, they haven't banned these things from people who don't have it. You didn't have to get the shot. Not saying you don't have to get it eventually, but if you know eventually they're going to shut it down, why be the first to just jump ship? Same thing with OnlyFans. If they were eventually going to shut it down, you can still wait and see what they're going to do. And see me, I knew it wouldn't affect me like that because you don't come to my page and I'm like. But two, why would you jump out of fear because someone said something when I told the guy, and didn't I say it, guys, when I talked to that guy about the back, said, if enough people speak out against it, they'll change it. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that to him? I said, if enough people speak out against said thing, they will change it. We have power and we just don't exercise it. I wasn't trying to tell you guys what to do or not, but what's wrong with holding? What's wrong with waiting? Those of us who play the stock market know what I'm talking about. You have to become patient. Those of us who raise children, we also know you have to be patient. That's on my OnlyFans, Antoine. Everything's on my OnlyFans and the website. It's on OnlyFans and it's on my website. Don't have that problem. Right, Gildas? We will never bend the knee. But I told people, just wait. They can't force you. The people have power. What happened is if you take people and just have them sitting around thinking about coding and trades all day and mama's cooking, well, you just created a dumb populace. Whenever you have a man, have a bunch of men defend that man from accurate reports. So what I simply told people was just wait. But instead, people just ran and did it for fear of what may happen. This tells you how correct the Bible was. That mankind has this stupid herd mentality, and you can get them to do whatever you want them to do. And the people who try to teach them that you don't have to do this, they get crucified. They get called haters. You want to know about the go along to get along gang? The go along to get along gang is a bunch of people who sit up here and say, I see where the wind is going, and I'm trying to get as much money as I can while everybody's going that way. And people did it. You don't have to do it. If there's time, then put together a plan that may be able to change the minds of the masses. I did the same thing with OnlyFans. Do you understand the people who don't use OnlyFans was doing the most talking about it? Yet the man who did use OnlyFans, you didn't hear me sitting up here saying, man, they gonna do. Everybody sitting and stuff saying, man, they taking that down. I said, okay. Because here's the thing. The internet is quite big. If they take down that thing right there, one smart person is going to say, that's a whole bunch of money that just got left on the table. How many of you guys know what I'm talking about? How many of you guys are entrepreneurs like that? When you see that there's a vacuum, there's a void, somebody's going to say, there's a whole bunch of money left on the table. I'm going to create a site and make myself become a billionaire just like they did. recycle the process. That's all. Kevin Samuels is just a recycling of the process, a recycling of my words. A lot of people never heard of this man. A lot of people never seen this man. Let me go put a suit on and repeat what this man started saying way back in 2012. I got 7 years of content. I got 8 years of content. I'll repeat what he's saying. Said Private Snap was all ready to replace OnlyFans. So what happened was OnlyFans, now there could be a couple things, and I'm gonna say this and then I gotta go. I want y'all to view it this way too, because when I was at the meeting with OnlyFans people, I put everything on the table, because I came in and I was like, I put everything on. So I put everything on the table. They got their attention. So then we were able to talk. And then I said to him, I said, you know what I kind of think that y'all doing? What I really think that y'all doing is trying to drive up subscribers and drive up viewers. Now y'all don't look at me like a conspiracy theorist. Let me just say this to you. Because what if they talk about this, the news talks about it, all these people start saying, I'm gonna miss out on my money. I'm gonna miss out on my money. Everybody's discussing this. Then you go back and say, OnlyFans offer these people who are hardworking and disgusting. They were, and just people who were voyeurs and people who enjoyed sticking places and women who enjoyed things inside, people who like watching those types of things. But there's a lot of people who are like that in the world, and yet the world tries to shun those people. But they don't shun those people who like seeing a lot of people making problems out of things that aren't problems. Making issues out of things that aren't issues. And I refuse to join them. There are important things in life, and we need to address them. And nobody else is going to hell, but then allow the things that are disgusting. Stevie Fox, thank you, Jefferson. Jefferson says it's a shame the whole manosphere resorted to believe all women for views and fresh and fit controversy. I'll send you the link. Thank you, Jefferson. I need that. Hannibal said, I've done that. Yeah, money saves lives. You know, met these off of Tinder and gotten killed or robbed if they had just before, and I'm not even lying. If you had OnlyFans, went on that OnlyFans, knocked one of them out, you wouldn't have went on the damn, you'd have said, oh, no, I'm not gonna meet this. Saved your life, bro. So ladies and gentlemen, this whole idea that OnlyFans was doing this, I really believe it was a contrived way of them to bring more eyes to them. I really do. And am I mad at them? No. I do think for a second they thought that maybe this would work because so many celebrities were coming to OnlyFans, but I think somebody got their ear and said, this doesn't make sense. We're costing ourselves a lot of problems. Problems we're not going to want. And somebody's going to pick it up. You know, like New Coke. Somebody's going to realize that New Coke sucks. And if it had been in the internet age, somebody would have stolen the old Coke formula and Coke would be bankrupt. Thank God for common sense. All of you can be able to have common sense. I'm going to leave you guys with this. If you want to do something right, float the idea out there first. See the reception you get. It doesn't matter what it is. Even if you're with your wife, float the idea of some out there. See what happens. If the response is negative, say you were just talking about what your homeboy had experienced, or you watched one of Tommy's show and they were talking about it. You don't want to do it. You were just listening. But if she's maybe lukewarm to it or hot to the idea, well, now you got a fish on the hook. And all you got to do is reel it in, ladies and gentlemen.